Welcome to Engage Math, Lesson 28, Problem 2. And we are trying to figure out how to graph this quadratic function that is given to us in what's called standard form. So in the back, inside cover of your workbook, you will see that everything you need to know about graphing these parabolas, which are the quadratic functions, graph is parabolas, the U-shaped graphs. The kind of the key piece of information is written on the reference sheet in your inside back cover, but I took the liberty of writing it here for you that the x-coordinate of the vertex is equal to negative b over 2a. We know that negative b is 6, so negative b is negative 6 over 2, and a is negative 1. So it's negative 6 over negative 2, which gives us a positive 3 for the x-coordinate of the vertex. And as we've discussed, the way we find the y value is to substitute in for the x value. So I'm going to rewrite that equation at the top, but I'm going to put a 3 wherever we have an x, and then we'll simplify it. So we get y equals 3 squared is 9, but there's a negative outside that it still has to be in front of that 9. So it's going to be negative 9 plus 18 minus 3. And when we get that, we're going to get a negative 9 plus 18 is positive 9, minus 3 is 6. So our vertex is at 3, 6. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit just so that you can see now. If we have a point at 3, 6. So right there is our vertex. Our axis of symmetry is the line that goes through the x coordinate of the vertex. So in this case, that's x equals 3. And I'm going to dot that axis of symmetry in there. Remember, the axis of symmetry divides our parabola into two equal parts that can be reflected one over the other. They reflect over that axis of symmetry. The way we get a y-intercept is putting 0 in for x. In this case, it's really straightforward because we're just going to get y equals 0 plus 0 minus 3 because we're substituting into this equation right there. Okay, so I'm going to put negative 3 as our y-intercept, and I'm going to just plot it right here, 1, 2, 3. And we already can kind of see what our graph looks like because we know this is the vertex. So without even doing much work, we can plot the first half or sketch the first half of our parabola. And then to get the other half, what we really want to do is find a point symmetric about that axis of symmetry. So since that point right here, the y-intercept was 3 to the left of the axis of symmetry, I can go at the same y value 3 to the right, and that value is going to be 6 negative 3. And the reason we know it's 6 is because we had to go 3 to the right again of the axis of symmetry so that we have symmetry about that line. And there is our graph. All right. Thank you for joining us here today at Engage Math, and we'll see you next time.